Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer, and this is Team Deathmatch. We're on episode 19. This is the first episode of round 4. Once again, we sorted the teams by win rate, and then shuffled all of the entries, and using the randomizer. And this is what we end up with for the first battle. We've got the ORCA Fighter by Ferrum 4, helicopter class. We've got the Simple Sub by CornHollio. And we've got the B2-Spook-4u by myself, the Jimmer. Is a fighter class. And then over on Team 2, we have the Mettlesome Branjoman. Is a battle artillery ship class. And then we have the B3 Kingfisher by Pyrotech 51, a bomber class. And finally the Ron submarine by Blothorn. Go ahead and get this unpaused, get the battle underway. All of these entries coming into this are undefeated, so 3 will continue that streak, and 3 will lose their unbeaten streak. Oh, there are a lot of missiles in this battle. We give this just a quick pause so we can kind of see what everybody's doing. ORCA doing its usual thing, slowly backing away from the battle, firing its main cannon and a whole lot of missiles. Looks like those missiles are going for the Mettlesome. Simple Sub cutting across the other way this time. Looks like it might be heading towards the battle. Last time it kind of ran way far away from the battle. We'll see if it eventually does that. Firing lots of missiles. Doesn't look like they've locked onto anything in particular yet. B3 coming in low. Looks like it's going to do a bombing run on the Simple Sub. Got a lot of missiles coming its way though. It better be careful. It's like the B2 is getting a bunch of altitude, and I believe it fired some missiles at some point. So it looks like these missiles from the Ron sub may be targeting it. It's flying right towards them. Alright, let's get this unpaused and get the battle back underway. It's like B2 avoiding those missiles mostly. Getting really close to space though. Yeah, picking up a little disqualification time. Oh, it looks like the missiles from the ORCA are tearing into the Mettlesome. Team 1 a little bit ahead here, 99% to 91%. Yeah, it looks like the Mettlesome just soaking all the damage. It's pretty tanky though. It's only down to 76% after all that Alpha Strike, and able to absorb a lot of damage for its teammates. Oh, it looks like the Kingfisher's disabled. That is unfortunate. It has very powerful torpedoes, if I remember. That would be good for taking out the Simple Sub. Simple Sub 97%. Kingfisher at 77, but it should be able to. Yeah, it's deploying its balloons. Let's see if it's able to get out of the water and continue to fight. ORCA Fighter. Yeah, it's got a great strategy, man. It just gets right on the edge and just launches all those. Yeah, you can see the accuracy too. Those are very close. A lot of them hitting. Oh, and there goes the that was the oh man, we lost the Mettlesome and the Kingfisher. Holy crap. Alright, it's just down to the Ran sub. Yeah, 80% in sinking on the Mettlesome. That is unfortunate. Where is the Ran sub? Doing submarine things. It's being too sneaky. I can't find it. Should see missiles erupting out of the water at some point. So Simple Sub, the ORCA. Oh, here they are. I knew we would see it eventually. Oh, Simple Sub all the way down to 63%. Looks like the torpedoes from the Ran Sub are kicking its butt. B2-Spooky taking some damage. It's launching missiles. It really has no answer to a submarine though. Let's see, oh, ORCA taking some damage there. Can Blothorn pull off the 3v1? Oh, Simple Sub despawning. Yeah, 2 damaged. It looks like it surfaced to avoid the 80% in sinking, but the torpedoes had to have been the torpedoes from the Ran Sub. Absolutely wrecked it. The Spooky is flying around drawing fire and firing missiles blindly. It's drawing fire away from the ORCA. Oh no, and there goes the ORCA. 2 damage, so we're left with the Ran Sub and the Spooky. What are we at? It looks like if the Spooky can survive, it can get the win. Overall team score 36-32. But, oh, it just took a lot of missiles, though. It might be out of this already. Yeah, it is going down. Yeah, I have a feeling as soon as it hits the water, it's going to get taken out by torpedoes. And there it goes. Emergency balloons deploying, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Vicious missile assault there. And oh, it looks like it actually repaired an engine for a second. Yeah, it's taken off. Down to 80% though. I don't know how much chance it has. Ran Sub just continuing with that missile barrage. And there we go, 80% and sinking. And the balloons bring it back to the surface. I mean, it could potentially heal up if it gets back. It's actually really close. Team score is 30-32. Plenty of resources on both sides. Oh, it's got both engines online, but just doesn't have the control surfaces anymore. Once again, 80% and sinking. And once again, the balloons save it from the 80% and sinking. And there we go, AI dead. Alright, congratulations to Blothorn. definitely the MVP of this one. Spectacular performance. At one point down to 3 versus 1 and able to take out the entirety of Team 1. I mean, granted, they were a bit damaged and its teammates did help, but it was an impressive feat nonetheless. Van Sub may eventually be our winner. I would not be surprised if that was the outcome. But still a few rounds to go, so we'll see what happens. Alright, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you did, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.